If you've looked up Astral Client on YouTube at all in the past month, most likely, my video was the first search result. Like I said in the Z Launcher video, my Astral Client video kind of blew up. A lot of things and feedback have happened as a result of that video, and I'm going to use this video to address some of the things that happened. If you haven't seen my first video on Astral Client, I would definitely suggest going and watching that before you watch this. It'll be linked up in the top right. You can just go click the card right there. You guys should also subscribe if you're new to my channel and enjoy this type of content. My videos are getting picked up by the algorithm, and as a result, a lot of new people are watching them, which means that not everyone that watches my videos are subscribed. If you guys could help me change that by just clicking the subscribe button if you haven't already, it would make my day. Now, enjoy this video. Now, I want to reiterate a couple of the points that I made in the first video. The first point being FPS boosting. Astral isn't supposed to boost your FPS at all. A few hours after I released the first Astral Client video, the Astral Client Discord actually made an announcement about how Astral Client isn't an FPS booster. Except a couple of weeks later, I had a dev comment on my video telling me that Astral Client actually does boost your FPS. The dev does have a video up on his channel that does test Astral Client versus another texture pack very thoroughly and does show a substantial increase over that texture pack, but there's nothing comparing to just regular Minecraft. And I think that, once again, compared to regular Minecraft, Astral offers no FPS benefits whatsoever. And I agree with Astral here that content creators calling Astral an FPS boosting client are misleading everyone completely. However, I still feel like Astral needs to make it more clear to the user that Astral isn't an FPS boosting client. The only official statement by Astral on FPS boosting is their announcement that they made after I made the video calling out the community for calling Astral an FPS boosting client. I just think it needs to be made more clear and possibly put it on their website or something so that when people download Astral, they'll know and see that it isn't an FPS boosting client. Now, speaking of clients, that was another one of my main points of my first Astral Client video. The fact that Astral markets themselves as a client is extremely misleading. When the Astral dev commented on my video talking about some of the points that I made in that video, I responded to his comment asking what he thought about Astral calling themselves a client. His response? Blaming another resource pack that calls itself a client because the other one did it first. He says that in his eyes, he thinks client means something different in Minecraft Bedrock Edition, and so it's not something that can be argued over at all. Wow. That's about the dumbest way someone could respond to that, I feel like. Let's break it down here. He said that another client did it first, which means that we did it as well. It's like how that saying goes, if your friend jumped off a cliff, would you jump with him? It's just like, if someone else is misleading their users, why do you have to do it as well? I just don't see the reasoning behind it. And saying that it can't be debated because apparently clients have a different meaning in Minecraft doesn't make any sense either. A client is literally something that injects mods to alter gameplay, and Astral is a texture pack. They're two completely different things. I realize that an actual client for Astral is in development, but it's not out yet. And Astral's been called a client for a while it's clearly still a texture pack. It's just these inconsistencies that kind of turn me off from Astral Client, to be completely honest. It's mostly just the inconsistencies where one dev calls it an FPS booster while other devs say it's not an FPS booster, and the refusal to backtrack on calling itself a client. Now, one other major thing that might have happened as a result of my video going up is the fact that the original Astral Client owner just kind of left. There were multiple reasons that he left, but one of those reasons was that he didn't want to deal with the criticism over Astral Client. I'm not sure how much my video directly contributed to him stepping down, but I know that it did lead to some discussion in the community and definitely led to some criticism of Astral, so I do feel like I played a minor role in this. Reflecting on it, I do feel kind of bad, but at the end of the day, Astral was deserving of some of that criticism. I feel like it should have been more constructive and not as harsh, so I do apologize if Light, the ex-owner of Astral, is watching this. I think that's most of the issues that I had with Astral Client that are cleared up on my end at least, and I want to move on to something that's similar but more related to my channel and myself. After the first Astral Client video, I had multiple people telling me to try out Z Launcher because it was supposed to be an actual client. See, I also had DMs and comments telling me to try out other clients as well. I just want to set the record straight. I'm not a client YouTuber or a client exposing YouTuber. I don't want to be known as one. I'm simply a guy who just makes content on whatever he thinks is interesting. The Astral and Z Launcher videos were both things that I thought were pretty interesting, but I don't want to make them the main focus of my channel. I have so many people asking me to review their client or texture pack or whatever, and I pretty much just give everyone the same response, but I don't want to become a texture pack or client YouTuber. I just want to set the record straight for people that want me to do more videos on clients and texture packs and stuff like that. I think the subject is interesting, and once actual clients come out, I probably will try them. Who knows if I'll make content on them, but I don't want to just make content on clients. Either way, that's all I wanted to say on that. And I think that's going to be about it for this video. I just wanted to set the record straight on what I thought about Astral Client, since the original video I did got a lot of traction and as a result got a lot of eyes on me and Astral Client. I hope this cleared up a lot of things for you guys. Either way, if you guys enjoyed this video, you should leave a like and consider subscribing. Once again, I've been growing incredibly fast recently and it's been motivating me to make better and better content. So if you'd like to join me on this journey growing as a YouTuber, it would be much appreciated and I'm sure you guys will enjoy it as well. You don't have to though, it's up to you. Either way, thank you guys for watching and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.